Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and once we finish, if we could at least stand at a moment of silence to observance of 9/11.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, welcome to the Porter County Board of Commissioners special meeting. It's Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. Before we get started, I would like to make an announcement. We will be having a groundbreaking for the downtown Valparaiso County Courthouse on Tuesday, September 18th at 4 p.m., and the public is invited to attend. Again, that's September 18th at 4 p.m. at the courthouse grounds. So, thank you. Going right into the agenda, first thing on the agenda here is we've received, and we are now going to open bids for the bid package number 1 for the Porter County North Annex project. So with that, let the opening begin.
If I can just add a few
Sure.
comments. As a reminder, bid category 1 is the bid package 1. What that includes is basically site, the shell, the overall structure for the North Annex, and then bid package number 2 will be forthcoming here in the next few months, which is going to include the rest of the package. All bids are going to be taken under advisement. We'll review them, make sure everything is included as far as financial statements, acknowledgement of addenda, the required statement requirements, and then we will make a recommendation to the commissioners, and the intent is to award next Tuesday. What I'll do is there's 3 bid categories, and I'll start with bid category number 1, and bid category number 1 is general trades. The first bidder is the Pangaea Corporation. Base bid, $3,429,000. $3,429,000. Next bidder is Goff Incorporated. Base bid, $3,356,000. $3,356,000. Next bidder is Ziolkowski Construction. Base bid, $3,039,800. $3,039,800. Next bidder is Garriott Construction. Base bid, $3,127,500. $3,127,500. The last bidder for bid category number 1 is Gibson Lewis. Base bid, $3,444,600. $3,444,600. Moving on to bid category number 2, masonry. The first bidder is Ziolkowski Construction. Base bid, $544,900. $544,900. Next bidder is Golf Incorporated. Base bid, $591,000. $591,000. Next bidder is Kwiatkowski Masonry. Base bid, $547,740. $547,740. Next bidder is Garriott. Base bid, $873,500. $873,500.
You're right. You're totally right. Right.
Next bid is a combination bid for bid categories 1 and 2 from Garriott Construction. Base bid, $3,927,500. $3,927,500. Moving on to bid category number 3, roofing. The first bidder is Corellis Roofing. Base bid, $976,605. $976,605. The final bid for bid category number 3, roofing. Base bid, I'm sorry, did I say E.C. Babilla?
No.
Okay, it's for Babilla. Base bid, $816,400. $816,400. That concludes the bid opening. I appreciate everyone's participation. If you are the apparent low, make sure you submit your sub and products list within 48 hours, and we'll contact you for pre-award conferences.
Again, we will be announcing these bids at next week's meeting, Commissioners' meeting at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, September 18th. Thank you. Thanks, Deanne.
Thank you.
All right. Next up is the Highway Department, Rich Sexton, Jim Polaric. First on the list, we have a proposal to purchase a reclaimer stabilizer from Asphalt Zipper, Inc. in the amount of $199,600.
We also have a sole source certificate for that.
And looks like you guys went to the council and got approved, and now you're back here to write the purchase order, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
It's our ultimate goal.
why don't you guys, I think we've been through all of this before, the reclaimer, stabilizer, the asphalt zipper piece of equipment. Are there any questions from the board? Is there any other?
I just want to make the record, so on 1, 2, and 3, so we're talking about the reclaimer stabilizer, the chip spreader, and the Tiger Guard mower. All of those, the reason why those aren't closed bids and/or quoted is because we have sole source certificates. Those are all specialized piece of equipment. They're not made. The asphalt zipper, the chip spreader of 12 foot with a fixed hopper, that's what made that sole source. And then the Tiger Guard mower, obviously the John Deere itself is not necessarily a sole source situation, but the Tiger Guard mower itself is sole source and made specifically to go on this particular John Deere series of tractor.
Correct.
So that's why we have sole sources, and that's why it's a little different for us. We, as we'll see in 4 and 5, we normally do those procedures, so just wanted to make the record complete that we have those, and that's why we're not looking at competitive pricing on those.
Motion to approve reclaimer stabilizer from Asphalt Zipper, Inc. in the amount of $199,600.
And I'll second. So we have a motion and a second. Discussion. Any questions, discussion, any more? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, we have a proposal to purchase an E&D Etnier and Company 12-foot fixed hopper self-propelled chip spreader from Southeastern Equipment Company in the amount of $208,500. And again, this is the piece of equipment that distributes the gravel evenly for when we start to do our own chip and seal roads. Just for the record, the county did have this piece of equipment for about 35 years, and it became obsolete about 5-6 years ago, so we had this piece of equipment before. This is just a new one, and I think it should have a long, useful life, especially buying it new.
Motion to approve E.D. Etnier and Company 12-foot fixed hopper self-propelled chip spreader from Southeastern Equipment. That was close.
It's a mouth, say it fast.
The amount of $208,500.
I'll second it. So we have a motion and a second for the self-propelled chip spreader. All of those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Last but not least, we have a proposal to purchase a John Deere Tiger guardrail mower in the amount of $106,797.20. I believe, Scott, we're splitting the cost of this mower, right, with the bridge fund?
That's been the discussions.
So 50% will come out of Highway Department money, and then the other 50% will come out of the bridge fund.
Correct.
And this is actually a piece of equipment that we'll be able to clean and mow a lot around our bridges, which will have the ability to basically from a street level be able to get this mower down in below the bridges and do a lot of cleaning underneath and up in there. So it's going to be used for a multitude of different things, but I just wanted to clarify for the record that this will be split between two funds, okay?
And it does, also, just to add, it does get rid of the guys weed eating.
Yes.
And trying to stand on level slopes and stuff, so this will help out a lot with that as well.
Yep.
Motion to approve John Deere Tiger Guard rail mower in the amount of $106,797.20.
I'll second. So we have a motion and a second to approve the John Deere Tiger guardrail mower. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, we have quotes for 2 pickup trucks. Why don't you guys tell us how you went out and obtained the quotes?
These are the 2 Foreman trucks that we're trying to replace. Both have about 180,000 miles. We went out, we pretty much told them what we wanted, backup camera, a few specifics on the truck, and we got a price from Team Chevy. Advantage Ford is a state bid, and Scapel GMC of Maryville, and then we went to those 3, and by the time we come up with it, the Chevy was the cheapest with what we wanted, according to the specifications we set out.
Okay.
Motion to approve Team Chevy quote at 2 vehicles
Yes, 2 vehicles.
in the amount of $29,016 each.
Second. So we have a motion and a second for Team Chevrolet pickup trucks. That's 2. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And then we just announced this, right? We're just announcing
Just
this?
announcing it.
We're announcing that we're releasing a request for bids for the following equipment, and that's 4 dump truck snowplows, and then 1 asphalt distributor, which is not a single source certificate like we were on the other piece up there. This is, other people make that distributor, so we're going to be going out to the market. I would also like to point out that I think the dump truck, even if we were to find the bids and other things, this would be something that we would not take delivery of until...
Next fall.
Next fall.
Yeah, about this
So
time
that-
next year.
Yeah, so it's about a year out to buy these dump trucks that we use, so just to put it in a context. So we are announcing that, and we don't have to vote on that, right? So that's just an announcement.
Just an announcement. And then it's going to be advertised, and the specs will be available, and the guys who have walked through the process are going to be sending out those specifications and the dates that they need to be back in. So we'll do the same type of thing, open them and award it some date.
All right.
Good. Any other things you guys want to point out or say while you're here?
No, we looked into some striping machine more, and we starting to get some prices and find out how much that costs. It'll be something we purchase next year. So we want to try to, just striping is a real big issue right now. It seems we've been getting a lot of calls about it, so something we want to definitely look into. We're looking into with our 2 contractors for paving, looking into about getting prices of them adding the plastic to it, and seeing about doing that. So that's something we were looking into, still working on getting the prices from them, so.
Okay.
You still have quite a bit of striping left to do this season, don't you?
Yeah, I just sent a list of 10 miles out. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you paint 4 lines on each road, it turns into a lot. And then we did the railroad striping, so we'll be looking to spend another
We're on our
$30,000.
agenda next week for an additional, for the reimbursement we got from the state for the railroads.
Right.
Yeah.
If we get that put back in, then we can go out and do more striping.
So that'll equal about 20 more miles we'll do on top of that, 25 more miles of striping. So most of them will be just like a freshening up of the paint on that road, so we're working that way to get them safe again.
But what you guys are looking at, though, as far as product, is right now, we're just using a paint, and the paint doesn't seem to last real long.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at is another application that, when we put it down, something that will last a much longer time on the road.
Yeah, and the good thing is, we tried thermoplastic, which is the first time we've used it as a highway department up on Smoke Road from Division to 150 South. And we painted the center lines with thermoplastic, the no passing lanes. The fog lines are painted with paint, so it's going to be real easy to tell which one, how long they last, you know?
Yeah.
Real good comparison.
Okay, good. All right, any other comments from the board? All right, so with that, this board stands in recess. Thank you.
Appreciate it.